Have you ever felt like you're living a life that doesn't truly feel like yours? You wake up, follow routines, meet expectations, chase goals, and keep moving forward, but deep inside, something feels missing. It's as if you're playing a role rather than being yourself. Many people spend years trying to become someone else. They try to fit into society's definition of success. They compare themselves to others. They seek approval from friends, family, coworkers, and strangers online. But no matter how much validation they receive, they still feel empty. Why? Because a person can gain everything the world offers and still lose connection with themselves? The truth is simple. Life doesn't truly begin when you become rich. It doesn't begin when you become famous. It doesn't begin when everyone finally likes you. Life begins when you find yourself. But what does that actually mean? Finding yourself isn't about discovering some hidden version of you buried deep inside. It's about removing everything that isn't really you. From childhood, we absorb beliefs from parents, teachers, culture, and society. We are told what success looks like. We are told how we should behave. We are told what dreams are acceptable and which ones are unrealistic. Over time, these expectations become part of our identity. We stop asking ourselves what we truly want. Instead, we ask what others expect from us. And slowly, we lose touch with our authentic selves. That's why many people feel confused about their purpose. It's not because they lack purpose. It's because they've spent so much time listening to everyone else that they can no longer hear their own voice. Finding yourself requires courage. It means questioning the life you've built. It means asking difficult questions. What genuinely makes me happy? What kind of life do I want? What values matter most to me? What am I doing simply to impress others? These questions can be uncomfortable. Sometimes the answers force us to confront painful truths. Maybe you're pursuing goals that don't excite you. Maybe you're staying in situations that drain your energy. Maybe you're pretending to be someone you're not because you're afraid of being judged. But growth begins the moment honesty replaces illusion. When you start understanding yourself, something remarkable happens. You stop competing with everyone around you. You stop chasing every trend. You stop needing constant approval. You realize that your path doesn't have to look like anyone else's. And that realization is incredibly freeing. The people who seem most at peace in life are not necessarily the smartest, richest, or most successful. They are often the people who know who they are. They understand their strengths. They accept their weaknesses. They know what matters to them. And because of that, they move through life with clarity. Finding yourself also means accepting change. Many people think they must have their identity figured out forever. But human beings are constantly evolving. The person you were 5 years ago is not the same person you are today. And the person you become 5 years from now will be different too. Self-discovery is not a destination. It's a lifelong journey. Every challenge teaches you something. Every failure reveals something. Every success reveals something. Life continuously shows you who you are, if you're willing to pay attention. One of the greatest mistakes people make is waiting for permission to be themselves. They wait for approval. They wait for confidence. They wait for the perfect moment. But that moment never arrives. The only way to find yourself is to start being honest today. Speak your truth. Pursue what genuinely interests you. Let go of what no longer aligns with your values. And trust yourself enough to walk your own path. Because at the end of life, the greatest regret is rarely failure. It's living according to someone else's expectations while ignoring your own. You were not born to become a copy of someone else. You were born to become the fullest version of yourself. And when that happens, everything changes. Your decisions become clearer, your relationships become more meaningful, your goals become more authentic, and your life gains a sense of direction that no external achievement can provide. So if you feel lost right now, remember this. You don't need to find a new life. You need to find yourself, because the moment you discover who you truly are, stop pretending, and start living authentically, that is the moment life really begins.